Greetings, classmates and Dungeons and Dragons fan. My name is Doug Asquith, and I'm here to talk to you about my final post for my network learning project. For this project, we had to learn how to do something using only the internet. So, help forums and YouTube videos primarily were my sources. And I chose to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons because it's something I've always wanted to try and do. It's kind of that upper echelon of nerddom that I've never gotten to that I was like, yeah, this is the time. So went to wizardsofthecoast.com and they had a whole bunch of information. They're the people that make Dungeons and Dragons. They make all the books, they make all the game boards and everything. And then I went on to YouTube. I watched some videos on how to fill out my character sheet, what combinations work well, that kind of a thing. And what I really liked was how many different combinations there are of anything. And then, how to make your character unique. Probably character creation was the part that I had the most fun with. The character that I made and played was Bastion of High Ever. And he is a half elf, half human paladin. So he's kind of a warrior that can also heal, very devout in his faith. And so that was very fun to play. He's a mixture of a bunch of different characters from other fantasy stories that I really like. So there's a little bit of Sebastian from Dragon Age 2. There's a little bit of Alistair and the human noble warden from Dragon Age Origins. And then there's a little bit of Jon Snow from Game of Thrones thrown in there. On a Tuesday night, myself, my wife, and a couple of our friends played a full round of Dungeons and Dragons. Our quest was really cool. We were trying to kill this Wolverine, and why a Wolverine, you ask? Well, go green. And so, we had some combat with some golems, and then there was a puzzle that we had to solve that was really cool. And then the final battle against the Wolverine, I'm happy to say that I delivered the final blow with rolling a natural 20, so I did like max damage and really damaged it, and it died, and that was really cool. We all leveled up, and so we are no longer noobs, as the video game term is. Myself and Jay will probably play again with our characters, Bastion and Imrahil, but I doubt that my wife and Steph will play again. I just don't think that it was up their alley, and that's fine, and I really appreciate them for trying it with me. It made it a lot easier to try it. Really what I saw when I was doing this project was how much information is out there with the internet. There is just a wealth of knowledge on any subject. All there really needs to be is a group of people that are passionate about something, and there's a wealth of knowledge out there at your fingertips. I've started to look in other places now for help with teaching. I look on different help forums for other engaging activities. I use my Twitter account now to talk with other football coaches about, how are they stopping the spread offense? How are they teaching a certain technique to their players? So I've been participating in those. It's hashtag MN football chats every week. They're really fun to follow. Well, if you like football. What this means for my students, it's very different right now, the world that we're in. You have to learn how to find the information that's out there, but then also how to, determine the quality of it. Is this reliable information? Is this a source that is trying to persuade you one way or another? So those are the skills that we have to pass on to our students and model for them. That about sums it up. If you want to watch the full quest, feel free to watch the videos below. 4 different chapters, kind of the highlights of it. It was really fun. Kind of get to watch some of that stuff. Otherwise, thank you very much for reading and watching. And feel free to email, write a comment, or follow me on Twitter for any more information. Otherwise, this is Doug signing out. And remember, beware of dragons.